5 gourmand perfumes that I can't stop recommending. I know I am a fan of gourmand perfumes. I like some of the sweeter compositions, whether we're talking about vanilla or honey or almond or pistachio or a lot of these edible ingredients, and that's what constitutes the gourmand genre. These are 5 that I think are exceptional, and if you haven't tried these, you absolutely must. I'm excited to share this list with you very soon, so make sure to stay tuned. Now, before I begin today's episode and I share my thoughts with you on these 5 exceptional gourmand perfumes, I'll tell you why I like them so much and why I can't stop recommending them. And I think all of these are fantastic. They're perfectly unisex, and I think they're for more of a playful occasion, but I'll let you know my independent thoughts on each one as I reveal them. Before I start the video, I do want to mention that if you're a fan of fragrance-related content, and of course, if you love smelling your best, hit subscribe, hit the bell, and give this video a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm. It would really mean a lot to me. So let's just go ahead and dive into the list. I think some of these can be sampled at ScentSplit. So if I do find the appropriate links, I'm gonna link them down below for your convenience. The perfume in the number 5 spot, as soon as this fragrance came out, and by the way, this is a collaboration with Gabby, and she has her own channel here on YouTube as well. So if I'm not forgetful, I'm gonna link that down below too. But of course, this is by Navitus Parfum. It came out a few years ago, and this is Baklava Royale. Now, there have been so many other gourmands that the brand has released as of late, and even the sister brand Vivamor Parfum, they came out with one recently called Vanilla High that is incredible. But with this particular fragrance, it has the pistachio, it has the grilled almonds, it has the honey, it has vanilla, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful gourmand fragrance. If you like the dessert baklava, and of course in my culture, it's something that gets consumed quite often, I would highly suggest that you check this one out as well. It is such a delicious gourmand offering. Now, the next fragrance that I have recommended a number of times on this channel and on other platforms as well, and it's this beautiful, rich, amber, slightly vanilla, chocolatey, and coffee type of a fragrance. And I like that intermingling of the chocolate and the coffee. It's warm, and it also kind of instills upon you a sense of coziness and a sense of calm. And it's a very tranquil fragrance, albeit gourmand leaning. And by the Dua brand, this one is called Chocolate Wafers and Coffee. Just thinking about that chocolate wafer, and you're consuming it perhaps, you know, in the morning for breakfast or as a snack, and you're drinking a cup of coffee. If it's in the evening, it's decaffeinated, whatever. But this is such a beautiful fragrance, and as an original creation, I'm telling you, if you haven't tried this one, and the brand creates a lot of beautiful gourmand fragrances, at some point it just becomes so hard to recommend because there's so many. And I know that taste is highly individualistic, but this is one that I always recommend, especially if you are a fan of gourmand perfumes. And you can tell the liquid inside the bottle is quite dark. It's a very long-lasting fragrance, 33% concentration of oil, extrait de parfum. Now, this next one, it's not a full, well, it is a full-blown gourmand, but I was gonna say there are ingredients in here that are not gourmand ingredients, but of course, I'm hyper-fixated on the gourmand ones. And there's French vanilla, there's creme brulee, and there's caramel. And this one by Gallagher Fragrances is called Cremel. Now, this is the sister brand, or it's a collection, I should say, the Pearlescent collection by Gallagher Fragrances. And of course, this is a collection that was, I think, started by Mindy Gallagher, who is Daniel's wife, and they both work really, really hard behind the scenes, and they both do such an amazing job. And it's a beautiful, beautiful fragrance, and congrats to both of them for. And Skydive is another really interesting one. I believe I reviewed that. I own so many from the brand. I remember the brand in its heyday, and I have so many of their older presentations as well. I think they're doing such an amazing job. But look, if you're a gourmand lover, I don't want to get too off topic, just think French vanilla, creme brulee, caramel. Try it. The next one, and I've started recommending this a lot in place of Chocolate Greedy by Montal. Not that they smell similar, they're actually quite different. In my opinion, Chocolate Greedy smells like Oreo cookies. I used to say it smells like the Ferrero Rocher chocolates, and those are delicious too, but the more I smell it, the more it reminds me of an Oreo cookie. Now, this one smells like chocolate fudge. It smells like the most delicious cake that just came out the oven. If you haven't tried this one and you're a gourmand lover, please do yourself a favor. By Theodoros Kalotinis, it's called Velvet chocolate. Absolutely amazing. Now look, in the #1 spot, this fragrance came out recently and actually last year. And I've had my hands on a bottle for a few months now. And I've worn it from time to time, and it's a sneaky fragrance, you know. I'll put it on and then an hour goes by, 2 hours go by, and then I'll get a whiff of something delicious. And I distract myself and I say, where's that coming from? And I wonder if maybe something is coming from the kitchen, or, you know, there's something, maybe a candle nearby. And I'm like, no, it's me. It's what I'm wearing. It's so good. It's so delicious. And I love how it kind of ebbs and flows, and it does this beautiful sort of a thing on the skin. It has a milky ingredient, it's lactonic, it's musky, it's vanillic. This is such a beautiful, almost like lactonic, starchy, vanillic fragrance. And I know on other platforms especially, this one has been hyped up, and for very, very good reason. And of course, this was a collaboration with Steph, and she also has a few social media platforms. I know she's on Instagram and the other one, but this one is a beautiful fragrance. And this one from the brand Define Me is called Nearly Noon. Please try this fragrance. If you haven't tried this one, the vanilla, it's so rich, it's so warm, and it's so cozy. These two are the coziest ones on this list, in my opinion. If you're looking for something very fun and playful and lighthearted, it's this one. If you're looking for something sweet yet sophisticated, it's this one. And I would dare say Baklava Royale has the most complexity, the one where you smell it and every time you try it, you pick up on something new from it. But nevertheless, 5 exceptionally well done gourmand perfumes that I will never stop recommending. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you took something of value from this review. And if you did, please do consider supporting the channel by clicking subscribe, hitting the bell, and giving this video a thumbs up, and drop a comment down below. Let me know, what are your favorite gourmand perfumes? If you're not a fan of gourmands, that's cool too. Let me know. I always appreciate the honesty. Drop your comment down below. Thanks again for tuning in. And if you took anything of value from this channel or this video, subscribe to the channel. I love you all. Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.